This is Adam Gorney, the National Recruiting Director at Rivals, here with new five-star athlete Samuel Mpemba. We call you an athlete, but I think it's going to be sort of like an edge rusher, defensive end. What are coaches saying in terms of where they see you playing because of your size, your length, and kind of how you can dominate on the field?
I feel like a lot of coaches are saying I'll be an edge rusher. I could play offense as well, but I feel like before I wanted to play receiver, but now because of my size, I have to play tight end. So I feel like I'll be the most productive coming off the edge. So
Yeah. That's not an entirely new position for you, but it's sort of new. I mean,
yeah,
do you love playing defense? I mean, where do you kind of see yourself and playing that position long term?
no, I see myself honestly. I'll probably end up playing defense. Um, I feel like you have the ability to make your own plays from your training. You have the ability to make your own plays. Offense, you have to rely on the quarterback. So I feel like for me personally, and like my skill set, I feel like I'll excel the most be on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. Let's talk recruiting. You had flirted sort of with a decision commitment, maybe thinking about that. Talk to mom and the brakes got put on. Just talk about that and kind of the discussions there.
Yeah, so I was gonna commit this week, but I talked to my mom about it, and she was like, "The school I want to commit to, I haven't visited yet." So she was like, "Okay, well, go on all your visits first. See where you want. We can go anywhere, unofficials, officials, and then just make sure you're making the right decision because she doesn't make a decision so early because I still have a lot of time." She was like, "Just take your time with it, and then we'll wait." So I decided to wait.
You did something unique this summer and really didn't focus on recruiting. It was a little refreshing, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell everybody what you did, where you were, and just kind of that experience to get to Africa for the summer.
Yeah, so over the summer I went from May to August. I went to Africa to go visit some family. Didn't tell any coaches, didn't go on any camps, any visits. So it was just me and like my family really got away from football a little bit. It was fun. It was
Must have been nice. I wish I could have a 4 month break.
fun. Yeah.
But you came back and you took some visits in the fall. You've been to Ole Miss,
Mhm.
Florida, uh, Missouri this past weekend. Let's talk about that trip. You saw Missouri and Florida play an incredible finish. What was the trip to Missouri like, and what really stood out about those guys, especially for people that don't know? That's where you're originally from before playing at IMG.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm from St. Louis, located in Missouri. So when I first got there, like they were just showing me a lot of love, like talking to me about, like, cause it's my home state. So they're just saying like everything I can do here, I can do it. Like my family will be able to come every game, especially like big wins like they just had against Florida. Especially go for a 2 point conversion. Like they're saying, like Coach Drinkwitz, he's the only one who called 2 point conversion in that situation. Everybody else would go for one and then play send their defense up. So we were just talking, and we were talking about how they're building something. They just got Luther Burden.
Yeah.
So they're building the class. They're building some in the SEC. They're starting to beat these top programs. Um, Especially after Georgia, like everything just started picking up. So that's what mainly we talked about.
You're going to Illinois this week. How have they been recruiting you? That would be a massive commitment for them. I mean,
Yeah.
what's the draw to Illinois for you, and what do you kind of want to see up there?
I got a coach up there. He was a head coach here down in St. Louis, so I'm going up there to see them, see him, and then they said I could play either side of the ball. But honestly, I'll end up playing defense if I go up to Illinois. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, just go see up them. I got two people I went to Mizzou with. They're coming with me to Illinois as well. So it's not only for me, but it's also for them to check it out.
Yeah. Notre Dame's also a big school in your recruitment. And then now that you're not committing this month or probably anytime really soon, what other schools do you want to see? Where do you want to hit up? What schools definitely want to be seen before you make any kind of commitment?
I want to go to Alabama for sure. Oklahoma, Penn State. I'm thinking about Michigan. Um, so far at the top of my head, that's it. But all my other schools, like I'll probably end up visiting as well. But those are the ones I really want to see.
Great, great.
And then
Again,
also, I
we are
want to go
here
see
with
Notre Dame again too.
Notre Dame, right? Again, we are here with new five-star, I guess, defensive end edge rusher now, Samuel
Yeah.
Mpemba, with Adam Gorney from Rivals.com.